It's Thursday. It's a good day to have a good day. Hello, everyone. My name's Cece Ray. Thank you for joining me. Well, we knew it was going to happen because the story keeps going on and on and on. We are talking about Tom Girardi. That's right. The indictments came out yesterday and they are big. But before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see episodes when they're available to you. And now, let's break the dish. Well, it's a good day to have a good day for some, but some aren't really having a good day because it finally happened. We knew it was coming because this story has been going on and on and on. We are talking about Tom Girardi. The indictments went down yesterday and they're pretty major. According to the press release, two California attorneys were indicted today on federal fraud charges for allegedly misappropriating more than $3 million in settlement funds intended for relatives of victims killed in the crash of Lion Air Flight 610. An indictment returned in the U.S. District Court in Chicago charges attorneys Thomas Girardi and David Lira. Now you have to remember David Lira, I believe, is Thomas Girardi's son-in-law, both of whom worked for the California law firm Girardi Keys, with 8 counts of wire fraud and 4 counts of criminal contempt of court. The indictment also charges the third defendant, Christopher Kamen, who worked as Girardi Keys' head of accounting and finance, with the same charges. The indictment was announced. The substantial misappropriation alleged in this indictment compounded the grief and anguish of the clients who lost loved ones in the Lion Air crash. Attorneys who violate the trust of their clients and breach a fiduciary duty that is paramount to the practice of law must be held accountable. The victims of this crime placed their faith in their attorneys during a time of great vulnerability. Taking advantage of victims of tragedy is a despicable act, and we will continue to seek justice for anyone who takes advantage of innocent Americans in their hour of need. Now, this is big, very big. I think there's more coming, actually, to be honest. I think there's a whole list. But the press release then goes on just to sum up what they've actually done, which is, according to the indictment, Girardi and Lira, through Girardi Keys, that's the law firm, represented 5 clients who were relatives of passengers killed in the 2018 crash in the Java Sea. Girardi Keys filed lawsuits in federal court in Chicago against the plane's manufacturer, Boeing, and settled the suits in 2020. Boeing's counsel wired the settlement funds to Girardi Keys' trust account, with most of the money intended for the clients. The charges allege that Girardi, Lira, and Kamen misappropriated more than $3 million of the settlement funds by diverting the money for improper purposes, including paying the firm's payroll and operating expenses, and funding settlements to other Girardi Keys clients whose own settlement funds had been misappropriated by the firm. So what they're saying here is this indictment is for, what they did allegedly, what they did with the victims of this plane crash. There's more. There's a whole list of them. They have a whole bunch of clients that they've done this to. They're making it sound, and it could be possible, that money was coming in and money was going out. Money was coming in and money was going out. I mean, everybody was living the high life. Crazy to think that this top attorney, they made a movie about him. top attorney to find out that this was happening in his law firm. But I do wonder how this is going to turn out, how this is going to play out, because Tom Girardi has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's and dementia. He is in a home. According to Erika Jayne, the last time we heard from her about his condition, he thinks he's still practicing law. By the time this actually plays out in court, I wonder if he's even going to know what's going on. So, how are they going to handle that? Somebody's going to be held accountable. The real question is, did Erika Jayne know about it? I mean, that's what everybody's asking, right? Did she know about it? Now, we do know that there was a case in Chicago that was dismissed because they didn't have enough evidence to show that she had knowledge of her husband allegedly committing these criminal acts. But did she know about it? I don't think so. I do not think she knew about it. I don't think she knew about anything that went on in that office whatsoever. I really don't. However, she did benefit hugely from that lifestyle, from what they were doing in that office, basically like just taking money left and right. She benefited from it. She lived a wealthy lifestyle for 20 years. 20 years. We also know that $25 million was given to her for her company, and it was spread out amongst her American Express bills, paying her assistants, paying her glam squad. Makes you think, doesn't it? So should she be responsible? She benefited from it, obviously. Should she be responsible? We know her opinion, that's for sure. I mean, she has stated it multiple times that she doesn't hear about the victims. She's the victim. She's the real victim. Now, there was a reporter who actually caught up with her somewhere outside Burbank, and after the indictments were brought down, and they asked her if she had anything to say, and she said something along the lines of, "I have a lot to say, but I'm not going to say it right now, but I'll be saying it soon." What does that mean? I mean, she said quite a lot. She's shown quite a lot too. I mean, they were trying to get as much back as possible from the money that was taken, which included her earrings that were bought, and she appealed it. She didn't want to give those earrings back. She said that they've been my earrings for 15 years. I'm not giving them back. I mean, eventually she had to. I think they were auctioned off like something around 350,000, I think, somewhere along that number. I think the problem that everybody has with Erika Jayne is that she shows no remorse, no empathy for all these victims out there. And I'm not just talking about the ones from this plane crash because they're the ones that are actually being focused on right now because of the indictments. But apparently, there's many, many more clients that they've done this to. What about them? Are they going to get their money back? So the real question is, should she be responsible? I don't know. I don't know if she should or not. What do you think? I mean, I would love to know your opinion, obviously. Make sure you comment down below. I would love to know what you think. And you know what to do before you do that. You need to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because this is what we do here. We break the dish.